colors spill like gentle waves that made the farm stand still. They landed on the barn wall where the boards were rough and gray, yet shimmered like a sacred choir sent down to start the day. Right there against that weathered wood, my faith felt standing tall in the rainbow that sang on Daddy's old barn wall. Oh, the rainbow that sang on Daddy's old barn wall turned a worn-out place into a holy hall. Mercy echoed soft like a distant call. Hope stood proud and refused to fall, and joy rose bright to cover it all. From the rainbow, that sang on Daddy's old barn wall. Daddy wiped his hands and stepped outside to see the glow. Mama whispered, "Look at what his promises can show." Grandpa leaned his cane and smiled like he already knew, while neighbors stopped their walking just to catch the brilliant view. And in that glowing moment, peace wrapped round us all by the rainbow that sang on Daddy's old barn wall. Oh, the rainbow that sang on Daddy's old barn wall turned a worn-out place into a holy hall. Mercy echoed soft like a distant call. Hope stood proud and refused to fall, and joy rose bright to cover it all. From the rainbow that sang on Daddy's old barn wall. Sometimes His love will choose a place that seems too plain for heaven's art, but when His colors touch that space, it paints redemption on the heart. Oh, the rainbow that sang on Daddy's old barn wall lifted every burden I tried to haul. Faith grew strong and stood enthralled. Peace rang out like a sacred drawl. Now every dawn I still recall the rainbow that sang on Daddy's old barn wall.
The morning rain had tiptoed off the fields of golden grain, and every blade of meadow grass still shimmered from the rain. But then the sunlight gathered all the colors heaven spilled, and painted streaks of glory on the hillside still and still. Right there along the pasture line, my heart grew unconstrained. Joy bloomed where the rain left heaven's brushstrokes chained. Oh, joy bloomed where the rain left heaven's brushstrokes, where mercy lingered softly as the sunrise woke. Colors whispered promises the clouds once spoke. Hope rose strong where the shadows broke, and peace wrapped round me like a tender cloak, where joy bloomed in the rain's bright heaven brushstrokes. Daddy paused his tractor just to watch the colors flare. Mama held her apron close like gathering answered prayer. Grandpa leaned on fence posts with a smile from days long past, while neighbors joined the moment as the beauty seemed to last. And every soul around us felt old sorrows rearranged by joy blooming where the rain left heaven's brushstrokes changed. Oh, joy bloomed where the rain left heaven's brushstrokes, where mercy lingered softly as the sunrise woke. The colors whispered promises the clouds once spoke. Hope rose strong where the shadows broke, and peace wrapped round me like a tender cloak, where joy bloomed in the rain's bright heaven brushstrokes. Sometimes His love is softly drawn in colors we don't understand, but when the healing light meets dawn, we see His fingerprints on the land. Oh, joy bloomed where the rain left heaven's brushstrokes, lifting heavy hearts the darkness broke. Faith stood taller with each gentle stroke. Love poured freely without the choke. Now every sunrise keeps me awoke to joy blooming in the rain's bright heaven brushstrokes. The sunrise broke in brilliance on our weathered wooden rails, and colors from the fading rain glowed soft like holy tales. They settled on the fence line where the field and morning meet, a tapestry of promise laid along the pasture's feet. Right there among those humble boards His glory seemed to shine, in the hallelujah colors on our wooden fence line. Oh, the hallelujah colors on our wooden fence line turned a simple dawn into a sacred sign. Mercy rose in hues both bold and fine, hope lit up each weathered spine, and joy sang out like heaven's design. From the hallelujah colors on our wooden fence line, Daddy leaned his elbow on the post to take it in. Mama whispered softly, feels like grace on every wind. Grandpa tipped his hat as if to honor what he saw, while neighbors slowed their walking just to marvel in the awe. And every heart felt lifted as the light began to climb through the hallelujah colors on our wooden fence line. Oh, the hallelujah colors on our wooden fence line turned a simple dawn into a sacred sign. Mercy rose in hues both bold and fine, hope lit up each weathered spine, and joy sang out like heaven's design. From the hallelujah colors on line, chased away the doubts once intertwined. Faith stepped forward strong and aligned. Peace grew deep like an ancient pine. Now every dawn renews the sign of hallelujah colors on our wooden fence line. Morning rain was fading as the sunlight found its place, and colors from the newborn day came drifting in with grace. They slid across the tabletop where Mama's coffee steamed, and danced upon the rising fog like heaven softly dreamed. Right there inside our little home, His promise felt so lofty, where the rainbow kissed Mama's morning coffee. Oh, where the rainbow kissed Mama's morning coffee. Hope came swirling warm and softly. Mercy glowed in hues so lofty. Joy rose sweet as Sunday toffee, and love felt near enough to draw me. Where the rainbow kissed Mama's morning coffee. Daddy chuckled gently as the colors brushed her cup. Mama smiled and whispered, well, the Lord is showing up. Grandpa tapped a spoon in time, a rhythm old and bright, while neighbors passing by the porch paused just to catch the sight. And every heart around the room felt lifted warm and lofty, where the rainbow kissed Mama's morning coffee. Oh, where the rainbow kissed Mama's morning coffee. Hope came swirling warm and softly. Mercy glowed in hues so lofty. Joy rose sweet as Sunday toffee, and love felt near enough to draw me. Where the rainbow kissed Mama's morning coffee. Sometimes His grace arrives so small, it hides in moments half asleep. But when His colors start to fall, the heart receives what words can't keep. Oh, where the rainbow kissed Mama's morning coffee. Faith grew strong and held me softly. Peace poured out so sure and lofty. Dreams found flight, no fear could stop me. And now each new dawn reminds me softly, where the rainbow kissed Mama's morning coffee.
drifted off when sunlight split the sky, and colors rolled like laughter down the clouds that floated by. They stretched across the gravel road and spilled near Mama's chair, then crept up on our wooden porch as if invited there. Right when the air grew still enough, I felt my spirit torch on the day a rainbow knocked on our front porch. Oh, the day a rainbow knocked on our front porch. Hope came glowing like a guiding torch. Mercy rang out strong in vibrant scorch. Joy leapt high with heaven's force, and love lit up our country course. On the day a rainbow knocked on our front porch. Daddy stood there smiling as the colors climbed the rail. Mama whispered, "Bless the Lord, His promises prevail." Grandpa tapped the screen door like he couldn't quite believe, while neighbors slowed their passing just to linger, not to leave. And every heart around us felt renewed in sweet remorse on the day a rainbow knocked on our front porch. Oh, the day a rainbow knocked on our front porch. Hope came glowing like a guiding torch. Mercy rang out strong in vibrant scorch. Joy leapt high with heaven's force, and love lit up our country course. On the day a rainbow knocked on our front porch. Sometimes God comes softly still, sometimes He comes in colors bold. But either way, He meets us where our humble stories can unfold. Oh, the day a rainbow knocked on our front porch. Faith stepped forward like a steady torch. Peace took root with gentle force. Grace poured out in bright discourse, and now each dawn brings sweet recourse to the day a rainbow knocked on our front porch.
The morning light came stretching over rows of baled up hay, and colors from a rainbow bowed as if they came to pray. They draped across the meadow like a blessing from the sky. A whispered vow of mercy painted soft and drifting high. Right there above that quiet field, my heart felt more revealed by the promise in the colors above our hayfield. Oh, the promise in the colors above our hayfield turned a weary heart to one that healed. Grace shone bright as heaven unsealed. Hope rose strong where doubt had kneeled, and joy bloomed wide with love concealed in the promise in the colors above our hayfield. Daddy leaned his tractor back to see the rising glow. Mama whispered softly, only God could paint it so. Grandpa brushed his weathered hands across his stubbled chin, while neighbors paused their walking just to let the moment in. And every soul stood humbled by the truth the Lord revealed in the promise in the colors above our hayfield. Oh, the promise in the colors above our hayfield turned a weary heart to one that healed. Grace shone bright as heaven unsealed. Hope rose strong where doubt had kneeled, and joy bloomed colors above our hayfield. Sometimes His covenant is seen, not in words, but skies that bend. And when His colors crown the green, the heart knows storms will someday end. Oh, the promise in the colors above our hayfield filled my soul with peace revealed. Faith grew tall as the morning sealed. Mercy shone like a radiant shield. Now every dawn leaves my heart healed by the promise in the colors above our hayfield. Oh, the promise in the colors above our hayfield turned a weary heart to one that healed. Grace shone bright as heaven unsealed. Hope rose strong where doubt had kneeled, and joy bloomed wide where love concealed. In the promise, in the colors above our hayfield. Clouds are drifting as the sunlight found its way, and colors spilled like mercy down the humble winding clay. The country lane I walked for years felt new beneath my feet, as streaks of heaven brushed its dust with hues both bold and sweet. Right there upon that winding road, my heart felt pulled in closer to the country lane where grace turned into color. Oh, the country lane where grace turned into color, turned a tired soul into a childlike lover. Mercy bloomed bright like no other. Hope rose strong as dawn did hover, and joy poured out I could not cover. Country lane where grace turned into color. Daddy waved from far behind, the sunshine kissed the ground. Mama's laughter drifted soft like music floating round. Grandpa leaned on fence posts with a grin he'd long retained, while neighbors shared a moment country lane where grace turned into color, turned a tired soul into a childlike lover. Mercy bloomed bright like no other. Hope rose strong as dawn did hover, and joy poured out I could not cover. On the country lane where grace turned into color. Sometimes His love will touch the dust and paint the path we travel through. For when He colors earth with trust, the heart learns how to start anew. Oh, the country lane where grace turned into color lifted all the weight I tried to smother. Faith stepped out like a newborn brother. Peace stood firm like no other. Now every dawn reminds me over and over of the country lane where grace turned into color. rain had just stopped falling when the sunrise split the gray, and colors bent like heaven's smile across the barnyard clay. They stretched along the gravel path where I had walked before, then gently moved behind my steps like blessings keeping score. Right there upon that simple road, I'd never seen such more. Then when the rainbow followed me to the farmhouse door. Oh, when the rainbow followed me to the farmhouse door, grace came running like it never had before. Mercy shimmered softly on the country floor. Hope wrapped around me from the outdoor shore, and love felt nearer than it did before. When the rainbow followed me to the farmhouse door. Daddy waved me over as the colors touched the porch. Mama laughed and whispered, God's our everlasting torch. Grandpa tapped his boot heel to a rhythm old and mild, while neighbors pointed skyward, smiling warm and undefiled. And every heart felt lifted by the beauty I stood before. When the rainbow followed me to the farmhouse door. Oh, when the rainbow followed me to the farmhouse door, grace came running like it never had before. Mercy shimmered softly on the country floor. Hope wrapped around me from the outdoor shore, and love felt nearer than it did before. When the rainbow followed me to the farmhouse door. Sometimes his love walks step by step, a quiet shadow of the true. And when his colors intercept, the heart learns what his grace can do. Oh, when the rainbow followed me to the farmhouse door, faith rose higher than it had before. Peace flowed gently shore to shore. Joy broke open, poured and poured. Now every dawn reminds me more of when the rainbow followed me to the farmhouse door.
The dawn was soft and quiet as the night slipped out of view, and every drop of leftover rain still held a silver hue. But when the sunlight parted clouds and warmed the waking day, it fell upon our clothesline like a hymn in golden sway. Right there between the cotton shirts, my heart felt love divine. On the morning he hung sunshine on our clothesline. Oh, the morning he hung sunshine on our clothesline, turned a simple chore into a holy sign. Mercy shimmered bright across the twine. Hope rose warm like new made wine. Joy came dancing in a light so fine. On the morning he hung sunshine on our clothesline. Mama smiled so softly as the colors touched each thread. Daddy paused his coffee cup and bowed his grateful head. Grandpa tapped the wooden rail as if he felt it too, while neighbors strolling past the yard slowed down to catch the view. And every heart was lifted by the glow that seemed divine. On the morning he hung sunshine on our clothesline. Oh, the morning he hung sunshine on our clothesline, turned a simple chore into a holy sign. Mercy shimmered bright across the twine. Hope rose warm like new made wine, and joy came dancing in a light so fine. On the morning he hung sunshine on our clothesline. Sometimes his grace comes quietly in places humble, small and near, but when his light falls tenderly chases off the darkest fear. Oh, the morning he hung sunshine on our clothesline. Faith grew tall and peace aligned. Love flowed freely, unconfined. Grace wrapped round like a ribbon twine. Now every dawn reminds my mind of the morning he hung sunshine on our clothesline.
The morning breeze was gentle as it drifted through the yard, and every cotton shirt we hung still felt a little hard. But then the sunlight traveled down the line in golden streams, folding warmth into each fabric like the kindness in our dreams. Right there among the flapping sleeves, His mercy seemed to be, when His light folded warmth into our laundry. Oh, when His light folded warmth into our laundry, peace came floating soft and calmly. Hope rose bright where doubt once gnawed me. Joy rang out like Sunday harmony, and love wrapped round our day so fondly. When His light folded warmth into our laundry. Mama brushed the blankets with a smile she couldn't hide. Daddy tipped his weathered hat as sunshine multiplied. Grandpa chuckled softly as the colors spread and grew, while neighbors at the pasture fence paused just to feel it too. And all our hearts felt lifted by the grace we came to see, when His light folded warmth into our laundry. Oh, when His light folded warmth into our laundry, peace came floating soft and calmly. Hope rose bright where doubt once gnawed me. Joy rang out like Sunday harmony, and love wrapped round our day so fondly. When His light folded warmth into our laundry. Sometimes His love shows up so plain, in cotton threads and sunlight's glow. But in that glow He breaks our chains and warms the places cold winds blow. Oh, when His light folded warmth into our laundry, faith grew stronger there upon me. Mercy shone like heaven's marquee. Grace flowed free and moved me calmly. Now every dawn reminds my memory of when His light folded warmth into our lawn.